behind you to support if you need to help you stay up and to stay.
Ordis has been getting tired of waiting. Waiting patiently for your return, operator. Ordis. Ordis has been getting tired of waiting. Waiting patiently for your return, operator. Ordis.
Click. Oh, hang on. Shaboop. Wiggle. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Warframe sound is muted right now, so I just need to crank it up. That's where it usually is. That's my speaker volume, that's actually higher than usual. So I need to turn that back down and crank up Warframe just a touch more. Right. Are we live on YouTube? We have in fact been live for about 20 minutes of setting up. The audio, what's wrong with this? just refresh the stream for a moment. Apparently my bitrate is being weird. I don't know why. Hold up, let me just see. I'm just gonna mute Warframe real quick. I don't know why. Hold up, let me just see. I'm just gonna mute Warframe real quick. Okay, so it was complaining that my audio bitrate is... Excuse me for a second. Oh. My mute key does that on Windows. That's fun. Right, anyway. Sorry for that ear rape. Right, so it was complaining about my audio. Oh, it must have been just complaining about the... it must have just been complaining about Vivaldi because it stopped complaining now that Vivaldi stopped. So yeah, it was probably just complaining at Vivaldi. Right, I'm actually going to put my tea aside for now because I haven't had anything to drink before this cup of tea. So I have a generic non-brand cola flavoured drink right here. And I'm going to start off with one of these. In my sloth cup. Just whilst my tea cools down, just to hydrate me. And I know I should be drinking water. I forgot to pick up flavoured water, and the water around here kind of tastes like butts, so... yeah, sloth it is. Oh dear God, I forgot how good that tastes. I haven't drunk any generic non-brand cola flavoured drink in a little while, maybe a month or so. Well, I should probably close this chat. Yeah, I did some promoting in my clan. He finally achieved the rank of soldier, so I figured I should give it to him. Or her, I don't know, I've never met this person, but yeah. I forgot that one's not solid yet. Yeah, apparently when I was building this display here... excuse me. I forgot to place a barrier here, so I quickly just dropped one down. Right, so... Octavia, right? That's what we're doing. We've got to finish getting Octavia. I did... earlier on tried to get the last piece of Cora. Still didn't manage to get the last piece of Cora. She is a pain in the ass.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Oh, but before we do Cora... before we do Octavia... I need to... no, is it not that one? Was it... that's this one that I did. I got carried away with helping that clan member whilst I was trying to do this, so... let me just finish this up and we'll jump straight into Octavia.
You are here. Capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Target located. Bring them in.
Die already so I can take your shit. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim in my downtime recently, in case you can't tell.
Well
Oh,
done.
thank you for that, Helios. I found the Lotus! Guys, I've got her back! I found her! It goes without saying this stream will contain spoilers. If you don't want Warframe spoilers and I'm further ahead in the game than you are, then don't watch this stream. And I am literally... I finished all of the quests. Except from one or two non-plot related ones. Maybe I haven't finished all of them, but I've definitely finished all the main story. That's out at the moment, anyway. What percent's my phone on? 45. How long's that gonna last? Well, obviously I should turn down my quality as low as it goes. And that should help it last a little bit longer. And... oh, I've forgotten to switch over to live chat. Although any chat would go into top chat at the moment. But still. Right, anyways. This one. One more capture mission, and then I will get 3 detonite injector in a short while. I'm short on detonite injectors at the moment, which is why I'm specifically supporting the losing side.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Rather, that is to say, Grineer. I'm supporting the Grineer. We can take the false. Really? Did I just die? How did I die? Just fucking die, bastard. Yes, yes.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Hiya. Easy pleasy. Oh, right, yeah. I finished my orange juice earlier. I have been drinking a heck of a lot of fruit juices for the vitamin C lately. I mean, not that I didn't already drink them before, because I did, but I'm rather attempting to drink at least an entire box a week. Just for the extra, you know, immune system boost, just to be safe. Every time I go shopping, I buy another box and make sure I drink it. So yeah, as you can see, I have done a few missions already today, not including those. Right. So, let's see if I have any that I need. What is it, D6, right? I have one D6 right there.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that
See, what I could do is I could keep playing and then crank 2 at once, or I can crank that one now. Let's crank that one now. Mobile defense mesa, I guess, is what we're doing. So, mobile defense, where's my limbo? And I need a D6. I'm never going to get a squad if I'm streaming, so let me just cancel that. D6. At least if I'm hosting while streaming, I'm never going to get a squad. But yeah, yeah, see, squad, nice and easy. Actually, not bad ping either.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Just doing a little bit of pre-murder. You know, pre-gaming the murder.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Drop down this, drop down that.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Easy.
That's it. You opened the... Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Come on, give me the data mass and we can move on to the next. Frost, you are literally less than useless here.
Move on. I'm detecting a large security force heading. It's the Grenier. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I mean, that's a nice range buff that the relic gave me, but it was kind of pointless, and actually could prove to be detrimental if a nullifier spawns. What does Suda want?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You know, there's a reason why I, as a limbo, always try to carry the data mass. It's so then I know when it's safe to drop my bubble. I don't have to pay as much attention, but fine.
Location
Carry the
reached.
fucking data mass if it makes you feel like you're doing
And
something.
defend our position. In Tenno. This will take a moment.
Fucking nullifiers.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Nullifiers are the only problem. Like, that's Limbo's only weakness. Nullifiers. Like that, easy
The
peasy,
odds were
no
against
problem.
us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Why do I keep getting fucking Naser bullshit? Fuck it, give me Panthera. Every time I've opened a D6, I have got a Naser Prime blueprint.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I just wanna fucking... Ah! The bronze drop, stop giving me silver! Octavia is cursed, I tell you! Cursed! I'm gonna bitch about it in region chat. Are you weak, or are you just saying you're weak, Mr. Kissy Face? You're actually pretty strong. Okay, let's have a look. Why not?
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grenier. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try your advice, Freezing. because you're like master rank 30 or something. So, you know what? Let's fucking try it. Going to IO, changing my loadout to Necros. And I'm gonna get it, okay? I swear I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna fucking rab this one just because Freezing Peon suggested it. And his word is gospel on the European server, so...
Let's go.
Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Someone joined the stream as I was doing that mock voice breaking thing, and then immediately left. I apologize profusely. Hey, Diddle Dumpling. My son John went to bed with his trousers on. One shoe on and one shoe off. Diddle Dumpling, my son John. Okay, since enemies are getting through, I'm just going to do that. They're not tethered to me, so they should just stay at the point. Unless I heal them, in which case they will teleport to me, but... See, there's a reason I don't use Shadows of the Dead very often, because every so often I get confused by what's my shadow and what's an enemy. I don't know how, I just see the name I often associate with an enemy, like a Vaporous Oxium or Spray, and shoot to kill! Are you going to fucking die? There we go. That should have been the last enemy, right? Yeah, there it is. What did I get? D6, good.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Let's see if I can get a second D6. I'll make one of them rad, make one of them not rad, and we'll see what happens. I bet you the rad one will drop, because, you know, Freezing Peon said it would. He is God among men. At the very least, he's God of the European region, chat. Send my shades out into the world. I should make sure that I unmuted my microphone actually, shouldn't I? I did. Good. So you guys can't hear me, which is nice. Hello, whoever it was that joined the stream. I just realised my chat's not up on screen right now. That's fine, I can... You know, I'll just leave it off for now. I'm actually slouching. I shouldn't be slouching. Bad for your back to slouch. I'm also gonna just turn the camera down just a little bit. Microphone, please. Stay still, stop falling.
Transference still holding.
Yeah, transference is holding. Right, what I'm worried about holding is my microphone. Rest right there, microphone. And everyone knows what that was, but I'm not going to acknowledge why it was on my computer desk. That? Oh, one of the people that I'm subbed on my personal YouTube account just uploaded. Nice. I'll check that out after the stream. Because it's someone that I watch basically every one of their videos. Got a C6 and a D6, okay.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
And now everybody knows what my mute button is. My push to mute button is the same button that opens up the cheat console on Skyrim. Okay, it's a D6. Rod it up. Someone just got banned from Region Chat. Switch my loadout over to Limbo. Back into the mobile defense. D6. Swear to God, if this drops the gold now. Freezing Peon promised that if it was radded, I would get the bronze. He promised.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a acting relic? Near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need to open the relic. This will only get more difficult. Get
I'm
to
not
a
doubling
terminal
back for one
and
reactant.
prepare for enemy resistance.
There we go.
Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This moment.
So I just need to keep an eye on that down there, just in case Warframe does spawn. Bloody typical. All the reactant from back there has now despawned.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
How much longer? We got 20 seconds left on this one. And 30 seconds of invulnerability for it, so yeah, this is easy.
We are finished here. Move on.
Where's the next one?
Here.
Pop that down, pop this in.
I'm in. This will take a moment.
There we go, that's my 10.
Relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find what's inside.
Let's just have a little dance party in my bubble. Nothing can get injured inside this bubble as long as I keep my second ability up, and I need to put it back up now. Why am I using a pistol? Was that supposed to hurt?
Data logs indicate that there is an broken artifact somewhere here. Get to it now, defend it, and then we can leave. Artifact found. Defend it until the extraction team arrives.
always miss. I always think it's gonna
I'm
come
in,
further
Tenno.
up than it actually does.
This will take a moment.
You're not in anywhere! Jesus. There's an allied bubble? No. Okay, good. For a minute I was worried there that Necros's allied nullifier was disabling my shield. As long as no
Still
nullifiers
working on
spawn,
it. Continue
or
to
if they get
defend.
wiped out quick enough, this thing will be invulnerable. Also as long as I stay alive. But that's why I can do this. I'm confused as to which plane of existence I'm in.
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Complete.
Anyone else get that as Limbo? Just every so often get confused about what plane of existence you're in? Hello, Side Sir? Is that how you pronounce that? Excuse me, I have to blow my nose real quick. You have the prime, which prime? There's a lot of different primes. Really? I got... There's a prime again? Oh, you mean you've got Octavia Prime? Oh jeez, my mic. I just knocked it over. Oh, well, Octavia Prime's what we're going for right now.
Mission
I've
complete.
just subsumed the regular Octavia. It's dead annoying to get though. Every time I try and get, I think it's the systems I'm going for at the moment, I get Naser Prime blueprints, and it's really starting to get on my nerves. Oh, it's a pain. Fair enough. I still like to try to pronounce people's names right, though. But yeah, every time so far I've opened one of these relics, I've gotten... Yeah. But every time I get Octavia Prime... every time I get Octavia Prime relics, I keep getting these Naser Prime blueprints. Wait, hang on. How'd you spell Naser again? There. I've got 3 of them now. I don't need 3 Naser Prime blueprints. Excuse me. 12? Holy crap. There's something janky going on with this, because the silvers seem to have a higher drop rate than the bronzes. And I'm just missing, what's it, the neuroptics from Naser? Not the neuroptics, I'm missing the chassis, which honestly I might do at some point.
Regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Let's see, do I have a chassis? I've got a couple of chassis relics. I could probably farm up Naser Prime. But no, right now, Octavia is the goal, and she's being a massive pain in the butt. So I suppose it does emulate the original Octavia, who was a massive pain in the butt to farm. Got 13 for sales, but I used all the systems relics. Got lucky. You got them in public servers. Honestly, I might have to wind up doing that at this point, at this rate, because it just won't drop for me. I've tried everything and it just won't drop. Well, I say I've tried everything. I've tried the same thing on loop so many times. But I think I wound up getting Sonos Prime from purely public servers as well. Today I get my Octavia. Oh, nice. So it's not actually finished crafting yet, but you do have it. Nice. That's like my Banshee Prime then, because that's sitting in my foundry slowly making itself. It's got about 24 hours left on it. But yeah, honestly, I'm half considering just rushing Octavia the second I finished getting all the parts. Just because I was expecting to have her days ago. Took 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes of relic opening. That's lucky. I've been at this for about a week. About 3 hours every day for about a week. And I keep getting crud all. Well, I keep getting Naza. Where is this guy? Is he underneath? Argons are easy. I go to the void and I come out with like 20 Argons and I don't even mean to most of the time. Like, I go in there for like 2 Argons and someone's like, oh, I need 5, so I stay for 20 minutes and then, oh, I have like all of them. All of them. But if you didn't get them from survival in the void, how did you get them? Because that's the best way to get them. Unless you were just like clearing, map clearing. Nice. I've only really speedrun a couple of games, and they were mostly older games. So I'm not really a super good person when it comes to speedrunning. I mean, I was like 32nd in Banjo-Kazooie, if you've ever heard of that game. It's quite an old one, about 20 years old. But I never really got much higher than that. What was that? P2. I don't need P2!
To defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
The game's RNG is really hating on me today. Can't wait to start my Manticore and get some good... Oh yeah, there are some really fun songs for the Manticore. Oh yeah, we tried to speedrun Dark Souls. Yeah, I think I know how that went, my friend. I do not envy the person who tried to speedrun Dark Souls. Honestly, I throw so much rage at Dark Souls just normally playing it, so yeah, I wouldn't even be able to imagine doing a speedrun for it. Just no thank you. this guy. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I would probably cover mine in padding and rubber just to be safe if I ever did speedrun Dark Souls. Yeah. Well, some people enjoy, you know, that sort of ragey-inducing challenge, and some people don't, I suppose. Especially when they smash a, what, $450 controller, did you say? That would definitely put a damper. Oh yeah, yeah. I imagine speedrunning Dark Souls would break anyone. It would probably even break Gerard the Completionist, in fairness. And he's like the gamer. $73 hours. That's pretty good. I think that's about as much time as I spent in Blighttown. Yeah, but to be fair, it's a hard game. Brutal as frig. So, the fact that you finished it at all automatically makes you better than me. So is that a total of $650 then? I wouldn't even be able to imagine spending that much money on a controller. I really wouldn't. That's like, you know, a stick of RAM. Well, maybe not dollars, but yeah, that's still more money than I'd consider spending on a controller in honesty. Especially one that would later go on to get destroyed. Or the game never want to see it again. Yeah, like I said, I quit Dark Souls when I got to Blighttown. I've never gotten past Blighttown, and I never want to see the game again either. So I get you, I get you. Wow, I'm doing like no damage. What other frames am I with? Excalibur, Mag, Mirage. Mirage probably doing most of the heavy lifting then, I suppose. Basically 650 almost through his... Oh, don't throw your PC. Those things are expensive. Even this potato's upwards of $1,000. Well, about $1,000. Maybe not much upwards. Ooh, Magnuma skin, nice. Right, so I did not get the I didn't get a D6, did I? I did not. Do I have any Octavia relics? I do not. So let me just look at other missions that I can play, because this mission's starting to grate on me. I've been stuck on this mission for a few days now. Click, open link in new tab. Interception. Oh, I hate interception. Oh, really? So it's either defense or interception.
Operator,
wait, you sold your last PC?
view?
It's always worth selling a PC if you're like doing a complete rebuild. You get at least some of your money back for it, and you know someone gets a you know, decent enough PC. just so I can not do interception, I'm probably going to buy those 2 pieces of Octavia from other people. And I'm just going to carry on with the defense, I suppose. Oh, someone did wind up joining. Either way, I'm going to switch the loader over to Cora. These aren't really endurance runs though, they're literally just 10 waves.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Corpus technology won't be enough to stop us.
Oh, you sold your old relics, gotcha. I mean, I've got 800 plat, I'm pretty good on plat at the moment. I'm quite set for plat. I've got quite a decent business for just making plat, basically passively. When I do interception, I usually take Frost, just because he's got, you know, the shield thing. Sometimes I'll take Limbo, but usually it's Frost. Well, I suppose the noise arrows could be useful. You know, I never consider using Ivara's noise arrows. To me, they're just like one of those dead abilities that you just never bother with. But I suppose I can see how that would work. I need more range on this Korra. Is Warframe ever gonna add crossplay? I think there was plans for it, but then they changed their minds, so I don't think so. But if you wanted a solid answer on that, you'd need to speak with someone more learned than me. But from what I do recall, there was plans originally to add crossplay with the, I believe it was the PS4 and the Xbox 360 versions? No, it's not Xbox 360 because there isn't an Xbox 360 version, is it? So it must be the Xbox One. But there was never any plans for crossplay with the Switch because Nintendo are really sticklers about that. Yeah, so it was probably the Xbox One and the PS5 versions, but yeah, they changed their minds. I don't know what made them do it, but something made them change their minds. So they just allowed you to import your accounts over. I hit one thing, I break every level somehow. Please tell me why and how I do it and how to stop. Depends what you mean by break, really. Warframe is like a power trip game, so if you mean you just completely destroy it and you're overpowered, that's basically the object of the game. Like, if you're good at Warframe, then you'll feel as if you're too overpowered and you want to limit yourself. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Well, depends, really, if you enjoy that sort of feeling or not. But if you mean, like, glitchy break, well, there's a reason we call Warframe bug frame. It happens a lot. One time I lost Valkyria Prime chassis due to a bug, and I was not a happy bunny. Was it a chassis or was it systems? One or the other. I remember I was farming Valkyria Prime at the time, so I was a very upset Wolfie. Keep going. What was that? K3, not useful.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Come on.
Did he destroy some of my chains? That bastard. The drop chance booster for Octavia. We need the other booster. It's true. Because Octavia's a guaranteed drop, you don't actually need a drop chance booster for it. The amount booster is enough to increase your Octavia a significant amount, whereas the drop chance booster I don't think makes any impact in the amount of Octavia that drops. Learning experience for anyone out there who doesn't know, really. Since Oxium is 100% drop chance, yeah, man. One thing, yeah, I've already. Yeah, Oxium. Warframe's boosters are a bit vague and sort of hard to understand for a new player. At least they were for me when I was a new player anyway. Confused the living daylights out of me. I was confused as, you know, which one stacked with what and... you know, exactly what the difference was between using them and stuff. Oh. Also, get a covet since they sometimes give you extra Why is that Uras Kubra launch? Even 10 down. That would be Warframe being Warframe. Honestly, I don't really use Kubras a whole lot, so I wouldn't know for certain. But yeah, there are some very questionable, if not buggy, features in the game. Chance for each of 50. Give it a go.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Oh. Ow. Warframe, where your dog launches people into the stratosphere, but it does 0 down. Yeah. Also Warframe, where you can pet your dog and make scratching noises without even touching it. Really, the biological pets in Warframe are just a little bit buggy. Also, I just realised I've been leaning forwards. I'm gonna just Alt and stretch. Ignore the stack of 2 cups. That's teas from earlier on and coffee from earlier on. I'm going to just embarrassingly put them at the foot of my sofa. Okay. Let me just Warframe.market. I am total. What? Oh, I tapped it on.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Octavia. Let's see, which part is it that I'm currently aiming to try to farm? Because the other 2 are most efficiently farmed during interception, which is the worst mission in the world, in my opinion. Octavia. So it's not G3, it's not D6, so it's this one, which is Octavia BP and Octavia Chassis. Chassis and BP. Place an order. I would like to buy an Octavia BP for 40 platinum. Post. And I would like one of them. Post. There we go. That wasn't one to buy, right? And chassis. Copy that. I got a set of Pulse 3D headphones, so decided not to get Prime Access, but I have all the needed parts for the new Prime stuff. Nice. I don't often get Prime Access. I think I've only bought it twice the entire time. Nah, I'm just gonna buy them. I'm fucking lazy like that. Because according to the sources that I'm using, they're most efficiently farmed during interception, and I outright hate interception missions. I will avoid them like the plague. Get a team who don't need it so you can get for free. Nah. Nah. That's much more effort than just buying it. And honestly, 15 platinum, I make that back in like 1 or 2 sales. So, at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world to buy it. The overall blueprint, which is 40 platinum, that's a bit expensive. Because that's 3 to 4 sales to earn back. which is 2 days worth, basically, of me selling stuff. Oh, he's in my dojo now, apparently. Oh, he is not in my dojo. No, he's in my dojo. Oh, maybe he's loading in still. How much was he selling it for? I've forgotten. 15 plat, yeah, okay. You might be having trouble syncing to me because of my stream. 75 plat for blueprint, that's what people sold it for when I got the new Prime. Yeah, you always want to wait a couple weeks before buying it, because people always put it at super extortionate prices right away. That's why I waited until now to buy it, because I'm basically spending 55 plat on the 2 parts that I don't have. Sent me to exchange. What? What? I'll send him another invite. My friend sold a set for 2.5 thousand plat. Holy fuck. That's extortionate. You don't even fail to join my session. Why can't you join? I'm so confused by what's happening. Yeah, it's probably because of my stream that he couldn't join me, I assume. But yeah, Octavia's not that expensive anymore, because obviously the hype about her being released is... God, millions of plat. I remember when I thought I was rich for having like 2,000 plat a few months back. I always feel a little bit bad, like I'm a failure of a gamer, when I buy something like this from a player that's lower level than me. So, platinum, he said 15, confirm, ready to trade. Best part is he had 3 sets, holy crap. Was chassis that I said I wanted to buy, wasn't it? Yep. Accept. I mean, I reckon he probably could have got 200 easy if it was brand new. But yeah, even still though, that would be a nice sort of thing to just get. Anyway, Octavia. I only bought G3 for God's sake. I was not able to repeat a mission for ever, but was okay with doing endurance runs. See, I'm quite a fan of like your endurance runs and whatnot, but it's just when I'm specifically trying to farm for something other than experience, the endurance runs do sort of start to grate on me after a while, especially if they're a mission like Interception, which, yeah, no thank you.
Analyze the intelligence profiles
But missions like
Error, not a number.
Extraction
Did the
missions.
operator enjoy this witticism?
I actually find extraction missions really fun. 2 items ready to claim. What are they? Core, chassis, core, and optics. Okay. That core in there is just to subsume. You might want to buy blueprint. It goes for as much as... No, it's... Today, right now, the blueprint is 49 platinum at a high roll and 40 at a low roll. Well, 50 to 40, basically. Online in game, my profile. I'll just make all of these invisible. And I'm just going to hang out doing buys at the moment. I should probably see what today's roll for Nazer is actually as well. See if I can skimp on that a bit. And there's a prime chassis. I'll just bin this and buy it from him. Is he offline? Oh, for fuck's sakes, he's offline. There's a prime chassis, 15 flat, 1 unit post. Apparently I already have this order, what? Oh, I thought I deleted that, whatever. Why? 50 plat's actually kind of cheap for a Warframe as good as Octavia. Considering I purchased from another player... Oh, no, I accidentally interacted with my Kubro, not what I meant to do. From another player, I in fact bought this beautiful princess. And for the entire set of this, it was about 200 plat. And then obviously the skin on top of that, but not counting the skin. I also got Mesa, Titania, Inaros sets around the same time. You're missing Inaros Neuroptics. Are you on PC? Because you can just have these. They're not worth that much, I don't think. I interacted with him from Nav. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's weird that it just teleports you into the middle of the room. Inaros, Prime Neuroptics. Yeah, they're only like 10 plat. You can have these if you want them. If you're on PC, that is. Oh, you're on Switch. Never mind then, dude. That's a shame. And even if they do wind up adding crossplay to Warframe, the irony is Switch is probably the one platform that won't get crossplay. Nintendo are really weird about allowing crossplay on the Switch version of their games. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. If I had them on Switch, you could have them on Switch as well, but unfortunately I don't. He's selling for, yeah, 15 plat, but he's not on the line. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out in my orbiter, I guess, for just a little bit whilst I wait for... Actually, I should probably hang out at my dojo, shouldn't I? Just in case someone asks for an invite, I can just quickly send. Who gives off the best impression for a trader? Who is my fanciest looking? I think Chroma. Let's take Chroma. He's my fanciest looking dude. Then again, you got Octavia first try for everything except for the systems. Yeah. See, I kind of hate you just for that because you got so much luckier than I got. Like I said, I've been at this for about a week trying to get Octavia, which is why I'm just buying most of her, and I'm still going to farm this one last piece though. Plan on doing an endurance run on Apollo Lure today for more Axie relics. See, I never normally farm relics. Octavia's the first time I've ever had to farm a relic. Usually I look in my the relic place and I've got all that I ever need of any relic ever. But lately, well, specifically for Octavia, I don't. But even when Inaros was new, I didn't need to farm any of his relics, I just sort of got them. See, that's because you're lucky and jammy and just a little bit of spite there. Please, somebody offer to trade with me. I'm mostly wanting someone to offer to sell me the Octavia blueprint, but you know, oh, come on, the 49 plat one went. I mean, I suppose it's only 50 plats, it's only 10 plat more than I'm wanting to get it for. I'm gonna make that invisible. You relic farm on weekdays and open them up on weekends to sell on Monday. Sell on Monday? Oh, you don't mean to sell to Barrow, you mean just to sell to people. I get it. That's fair. And it's a smart way of doing it. Because more people do play on the weekends. Which means you've got more chances of getting like rad relics and whatever from just randos that are dropping them in. Bop. This is going to drop me below 800 plat if he accepts. Sad days. Got blueprint from random relic match when I was opening systems and failed them. Yeah, sure. I should probably go invisible with 1 prime systems. Because if I sell my 1 prime systems, that'll get me back into the green. But yeah, it always is lucky when somebody else brings a relic that you needed anyway and drops something that you need. I think it happened for me when I was trying to get Cernos Prime. Not Cernos Prime. Actually, it might have been Cernos Prime. Where, you know, it just opened my relic and it wasn't... I think I was farming for Chroma at the time. And I didn't get a Chroma, but then Cernos Prime dropped, and Cernos Prime was a weapon that I'd been long wanting. Yeah. Nice. Again, lucky you. Let's see what Worm Prime's going for today. Because yesterday it was going for upwards of 70 plats, so yeah, 65 is about the tide thing. I mean, I suppose I could drop it a bit lower and sell it for the 50, but... And the 50 would pay for the Octavia, I suppose. But also at the same time, I should probably make sure inventory. I always forget how to spell worm. I actually don't have the full set of Worm Prime. I'm trying to get Mirage Prime, Inaros Prime, Valkyria Prime. Rubico's a good weapon. Rubico Prime is what I actually have in this Chroma build, funnily enough. You know, I'm gonna set my Worm Prime back to invisible because I think he's vaulted at the moment, but maybe I should sell it whilst he's vaulted and then reform him when he gets unvaulted next. I don't know. Yeah, Mirage Prime's definitely worth the investment, so is Valkyria Prime. Inaros Prime, I wouldn't say is really worth much effort. If you get him, you get him. If you don't, you don't. Obviously, the Rubico is basically the best weapon to equip Chroma with these days, because they took away self-damage Chroma. And Axomati I've never used, so I'm not sure. Accept. This dojo's got a similar theme to mine. Well, not the same, but vaguely similar. How much platinum did he want for this again? 50. Oh, no, 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 no. Not all of my platinum. 50. Jesus. Confirm. Thank you, my dude. Let's see if I can flex some of my prime stuff, eh? Equip. So obviously, you've seen most of my frames. And some of them are equipped with skins, like my Hydroid Prime skin. And obviously my Magnuma skin. But yeah, these are all my primes. At the moment, like I said, I'm just working on Nazer and Octavia. When it comes to weapons, I don't really focus on any individual weapon as like a long time thing. So I don't have many prime weapons. But you know, I've got a fair few of the rare weapons. Xylox, one of the kind of rare ones that I got when it was initially dropped. Atherdai, I actually glitchily got 2 of them. For reasons.
Well put together, operator. Now get out
And
there and
actually, I have one mark of wealth.
and make the
One
Lotus proud.
rather distinctly mark of wealth. The Prisma Shade. That's an expensive little doodad. It's not even that good, it's the Shade, and it costs almost 200 plat. Best part is that my friend that got the Inaros Neuros, but then you fell off the edge of the map, took forever to respawn and the mission ended. And because you didn't open up your relic, you didn't get to pick from one of the relics that opened, did you? Always annoying when that happens, especially if something you wanted drops. Anyways. So I'll just bin that. Yes. So Laser Prime chassis. Please tell me someone's come online selling one now. Nope, still nothing. Dang it. Okay, well, I do need to get back to trying to get Octavia, don't I? I'll take a break and get the Argon. Where's Loot Daddy? There he is. Take me to Mott. Yeah, I assume you know about the whole Necros 3 massively increases drop chance for most items. Got you, fam. I got you. Oh, we got an Oberon, which means I can't really use my portability.
Life support incoming.
Just realised there's a Nidus as well. I have to be really careful with what I shoot. There's a Nidus around, and I have to be really careful which abilities I use if there's an Oberon around. Jesus.
Additional life support has arrived.
You beautiful gem. Where's this Argon crystal? There it is. One more Argon. That is, unless my cat decided to double it, which he didn't.
Prepare for life support.
I got your cat, dude, don't worry. No floopy kittens get left behind.
Life support activated.
You use 12 in one day? 12 what? Oh, 12 Argons. Usually, when I have any Argons left over at the moment, I'm just stuffing them into my helmet, dude. Because otherwise, they are just 100% going to decay. And it just feels like a waste. And I know they're super easy to get, but I just stuff them into my helmet, feed them up. So much so, he's actually complaining about how much Argon I've been feeding him. He's like, "No, master, it makes me fart." He's like, "Yeah, well, fucking eat it, bitch."
Ready for a capsule.
get by accidentally blowing everything up with Kuva guns. Kuva Ogress, sorry, not guns. I don't have the Kuva Ogress. I kind of want to get it though, because everyone that I've ever heard mention it has all been like, yep, you will destroy the entirety of the universe. And it just makes me really sad because I'm too lazy to actually do anything with little Kuva Lich dudes. They're just so much effort, and, you know, IMO, they're not really worth it that much. And I know they probably are worth it because they got that much higher cap and all. And they almost certainly are worth it, but my monkey brain's all like, yeah, but effort. Oop, what the fuck? Hey, I slashed you. Yeah, but that's true of most guns. Most explosive guns will just ragdoll the fuck out of enemies, and it's so good. Host migration in process, so I need to rethrow up by 3. Actually, I need to rethrow up anyway because I went down, didn't I? But yeah, it does sound like a fun gun, but it's just so much effort to get, and so much RNG, and... Oh, are you kidding me? Game! No! Warframe? Your host migration is still fucked. So do I no longer have that one Argon that I got? Yeah, I don't have that Argon anymore. Fucking hell, Warframe. DE. Fix host migration. It's been 6 years. I have Kuva weapons because I always manage to get liches who one-shot me. Or two-shot you. Fair enough. Personally, I'm just not that interested in doing Kuva liches. They spawn from the mercy option, which is a bit annoying because it feels like almost like a punishment for showing mercy to an enemy. And so I've just never really bothered.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Fucking hell. Trying to revive. Hello. Evidently I need more lifesteal on my Adathai, not Adathai, my Legion. Because what I have is presently not enough. No. Ignis Wraith doesn't cause host migration. The host leaving the game caused the host migration. And no, Mott's the best for... Mott is the best for farming Argon. as long as you can clear out the room quickly, that's all that matters. And you know. Since my Ignis Wraith is one of the high former builds, it's actually quite decent. Yeah. You'd think random lift is always good, but basically every mission drops a random lift, so it's to that point where I've got like a million lifts and I'm never going to open them.
The operative has just made their first assembly. The good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
No, he left the game. He went to extraction. You saw him at extraction. PCs don't crash as easily as Switches do, so if you're talking from experience on Switch, too many corpses causing people to crash, that doesn't happen on PC. Especially when you're using Necros, because if you look, Necros destroys corpses and turns them into loot. Selling relics isn't really worth it though. Considering you can only sell like, what is it? I think they changed it from 5 to 6 recently. Yeah, but again, that's on the Switch. Most PCs are built to, you know, handle it. Look, he left the squad, he was at extraction. And now, there's a new host. This is what is supposed to happen. But, yeah, DE kind of broke or allowed their host migration to break. Just from poor upkeep and whatnot. And now it just dies very easily. So many bugs are caused by host migration, it's not even funny. Probably just come back into the mission. There's just Argon, it's easy enough to get. Like I said, I often wind up getting like 20 of it without even intending to. As a result, just feeding it to my dude. Once again though, it's got lower drop rates, and if you do it solo, there's even less enemies, which means less loot. Thank you for subbing, dude. Wait, you subbed? Hang on. If you subbed, why didn't my alert go off? That's interesting. I set up sub alerts, apparently they're not working. I'll have to have a look at that, but thank you for subscribing, dude. Wait, hang on, one just dropped. Did my cat do that? Or did one of these cats drop it? I think my cat dropped it. I will do. Well, I just got it, but I think my cat generated it, so there was nothing to waypoint for my allies. Oh, believe me, I'm not quitting till I get the Prime, even if I've got to buy it.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
But yeah, dude, have a good day. How long have I been live for? Because I'm actually starting to get a bit hungry. Doot. There we go. Live for just over 2 hours.
Mission complete.
So
Excellent
about an hour and a
work,
half of actual gameplay time. Alright, now I just need the Octavia systems. Which are actually quite cheap, but they're cheap because they're easy to get. I have to go to the restroom real quick, but I will be back in about 30 seconds to a minute. Well, hand washing time, a bit longer than that perhaps. But I will be back soon. Au revoir.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Okay, so my pop-ups are working. For some reason, they just didn't go off when. Another 16 minutes, dude. Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, I am muted. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my pop-ups. For some reason, my subscriber pop-ups are working. For some reason, it just didn't pop up for you, which is odd. Hey, look, would you see? It works. So why didn't it work for you? Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's definitely showing subscribers. I am really confused. Do I have to press this, maybe? There we go, I think. Oh, should not make it work. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. And, oh, wait, hang on, that's the wrong thing. Turn that one off, and there we go. And I'm back. Anytime, there we go. Anytime the game wants me to have back in, that was. Right, so back to IO to hopefully get Octavia Prime. The last piece. Let us hope, anyway. Okay. There we go. Wave 4. We're basically at wave 5 already, Jesus. But yeah, this is the mission to go to for Octavia Systems, or is it Chassis? Whichever one. Whichever one I'm missing now, that is. Links for my sources are in the description, for the record. Is that a Necros' shade? Fucking hell it is. Not for the 12-hour components, but maybe for the maybe for the 3-day one. Yeah, if the system's right. I've just realised I'm not properly in frame on that camera. Switch across. Ah! Be careful. The links that are in my description are the ones that I'm using for information on the most efficient places to farm these relics. Did I get a D6? I got an L1. I1, sorry, not L1. I mean, I was, but then again, is it worth
You will be rewarded for
it?
your bravery.
gonna need some instrument assets when I get her. You might have a point there. It might not be worth rushing it if you've never had her before. Obviously, if you've already got her, and you've had everything already set up, and you just want to get back to rebuilding her the way that you had her before, rushing might be worth it. Like, for example, I have previously had Octavia, which is subsumed now into the into my helmet, but I have previously had her. What, the links in my description? They would have been helpful, that's for sure. That's why they were basically the first thing I looked up when I decided I wanted to start farming for Octavia. Before I do any big farm on Warframe, though, I always look up, you know, which relics I need, and usually those all drop from the same places, but there's some kind of discrepancies sometimes, so I'll also look up the most efficient places to go to. I mean, at this point though, I do kind of basically know the game like the back of my own hand, you know. That's why I bring Necros here, because this is also the best place for you to get Oxium. And 10 waves of this equals Oxium, lots of Oxium. I just went, Hefit, Apollo, Uko. What planets are those on? I don't remember. Hefit sounds like Pluto, right? I was not... I was in not... Oh, Mott, and, like, you know, I'm gonna get Octavia, and then went Apollo. Fair enough. I mean, each people do prefer... I was in... Oh, yeah. Each people do prefer doing their own sort of method of farming. I mean, that's without a doubt. I prefer to do, you know, what I'm familiar with. And sometimes guides will tell me to do other things that are a bit different, and when it comes to interception missions, I would rather just, you know, sell Centaur Blades for a couple of days, or whatever. Oh, Necros is definitely worth it. His third ability gives you approximately 60% more loot. And that's if you're using a weapon that doesn't really synergize well with it, like the Ignis Wraith. But if you use a good slashing weapon, like my Legion here, and slice up people's bodies into several pieces, you can get up to 120% bonus loot. And wow, that was a weird lag spike. Hello, AA Overlord. How's it going? Oh, that's migration, lovely. Thank you. Oh, come on, game. The host must have crashed or something. See, that was what it looks like when a host crashes. I'm not so bad myself. Starting to lose my mind a bit over this Octavia farm. It's been a week, and every time I try to open a D6 relic, I get I get another piece of the trap dude, whatever the fuck his name is. I've forgotten his name. That's how much this farm has broken me. And oh, come on, D. No, I'm farming for Octavia's systems right now. I'm trying to get the relic for it. Yeah, that's what a lot of people in my chat have been saying whilst I've been doing this. But, it's a pain in the ass. I've been at this for about a week and I haven't... I've gotten so desperate that earlier on I actually bought 2 of the pieces off of another player. Yeah, man, just... Yeah, what, why... Did my punch through get him or something? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people have Octavia, and I'm just sitting here like, I subsumed my old Octavia for this. Please drop. And it makes me sad. Yeah, we're all aware of that, you jammy bastard. Now just left. Now I just left Zephyr Magnets. Are those the only primes that you don't have, or something, AA? Oh, nice. You're doing pretty well for yourself then. There's a fair few that I don't have yet. Ash is one that I want to get as soon as possible. To be fair, Equinox is one of those frames where most people just get her prime and they don't bother with him regular, just because he is a pain in the arse. Oh nice, did your Octavia prime finish now? Octavia? No, T4.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's
Please give me my D6's game. I don't have any D6's, right? I've not gotten any so far. No. One eternity later. So what you guys are saying is, there's 3 of us all here, well, 3 of us actively talking here, and all of us play on different platforms. Because I'm sitting here on PC, and Side is on Switch, and Overlord is on PlayStation. Oh, Mirage Prime, well, Mirage in general is a great frame to use. Especially if you're doing focus farming. Was Mirage Prime that time to remember the farm relic was quite difficult. Honestly, I think I actually bought Mirage Prime from another player, so I never actually farmed her. Because that is a lot of the time what I do when it comes to getting Prime Warframes, is I would just sort of sell Centaur Blades and whatever from my Syndicate to other players, for like 10 flat or so a piece. And it sounds like it takes a while, but it really does. Moderately lucky, got this. Yeah. Alright, thank you for subscribing, Overlord. And I'll see you maybe next stream then. I swear, my little subscriber pop-ups claim to be working, but they're not working. It really is annoying. I'll have to have a proper another look at them. Just left for Prime Frame and complete collection.
Keep fighting. To extract will appear
Oh, you mean
soon.
they're sitting in your foundry waiting to be claimed? I had so much like that before, and then I started making tons of plat, and I just like, yeah. There's always that struggle of having your inventory slots to claim. One day, I will get my bloody Octavia. I don't care if I have to buy her from another player, I will get her. You're gonna do the queen pin system? What's the queen pin system? Now I feel like a complete nude. Or corpus lich.
Let's go on the offensive.
I'll probably give that about as much investment as I give the Kuva liches. Which is just ignore them and hope they go away and leave me alone. In all honesty. Like I said, there's just so much effort involved. I'd rather just shoot shit. Don't check your endo and mods. Stop doing it. Do not check your endo and mods. Stop it. Holy cow, 450k? Well, good luck with that farm. I think you can farm endo reasonably efficiently. If I were you, I'd get in recruiting chat and pray. Just pray to our Jesus.
That was a close one.
I really hope it's not much more than that, because I think I'd go insane farming that much endo. I'm trying to think what's the most efficient way to farm endo, but off the top of my head I'm drawing a blank, except from just hopping in missions with Necros and mulching down as many mods as you can. Got it wrong more. Factor in Umbra mods, Prime mods. Oh no. Umbra mods are a pain in the arse to get all the way up. But do you have the Umbra formers to make your Umbra mods more efficient? Because if so, I wouldn't focus on them too much. Unless there's a build that really specifically needs them, I would just avoid your Umbra mods for now. Especially since you said you're Master Rank 9, right? Which means you don't have much way of getting renewable Umbra former either. I haven't done heavy caliber pistol damage. Well, pistol damage is kind of negligible. Because aside from when you're down, how often do you wind up using your secondaries?
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Hang on, I just got a little massage. Flick myself to invisible. Yeah, I didn't think you would at Mastery 9. So maybe just sort of ignore your Umbra formers. Umbra formers. Maybe just ignore your Umbra mods for now, unless you really need them. I have all the star chart. Okay, if you've done all the star chart, then you at least can start getting Umbra former. But I would still ignore them for now. That 15. Confirm. It was 15, right? Yep. CMS Prime's actually a good frame. I don't think she needs an Umbra, any Umbra mods though to be good. Let me have a look at my Mesa Prime. That being said, I don't really use my Mesa Prime much, but let me have a look. Equip. Mesa Prime. Upgrades. What are your abilities? Obviously. Shooting Gallery, course. Peacemaker, yeah. Shadow Shield is the negligible one. Yes, you really only need something along these sorts of lines then. For Mesa. I really need to upgrade my pistol mods. I suppose the regulators you do kinda. I mean,
chosen Warframe suits
my regulators are actually kinda terrible at the moment, so I do see your point. There is some benefit to upgrading pistol mods, especially if you do use Mesa a lot. The only frame that, as far as I'm aware, needs a Umbra former is Chroma. To former in one of the Umbra mods. This guy's actually missing a heck of a lot of endo, isn't he? But yeah, I would only bother formering in like one of the mods on him, and that he's the only frame, as far as I'm aware, that really needs an Umbra mod. So I just wouldn't really focus too heavily on. Oh, you can max vitality out. Oh, you mean you maxed out the vitality Umbra mod? I mean, that's fair. I still wouldn't invest a whole lot of effort into it though. Excalibur Umbra. Excalibur Umbra. Let's have a little look, because I almost never use my Excalibur, so I suppose he already comes with 3 Umbral slots, doesn't he? So it's best to put those on there. I mean, he's just Excalibur, isn't he? He doesn't have any differences.
Operator?
I mean, Excalibur just needs efficiency and damage, really. And then as many mods on the Exalted Blade as possible. He's not really complicated to build. But I suppose if you do want to use your Umbrals on him, which obviously most people do, I guess you could do with upgrading them as high as possible. Regular exactly afterwards got Umbra Vitality. The regular exactly afterwards got Umbra. Oh, okay. Regular Excalibur is pretty negligible versus Excalibur Umbra, though. I mean, I think Excalibur Umbra's passive doesn't have the same abilities as... because his ability is passive. Oh no, he does do the more damage with swords as well. So Excalibur Umbra is just the same as a regular Excalibur, but better in every way. So there's no reason to use your original Excalibur, because they both do 10% more damage with swords. No, I don't even own a Switch. Think I can afford a Switch? No, I really can't. What's my focus looking like? Okay, that's... Upgrade my Enomite. Let's have a look. Dude. I just go to the operator, go in Viz. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Honestly, there's a lot more to it than that, though. For example, his Exalted Blade automatically does 10% more damage because it counts as a sword. And obviously, if you put a bunch of ability strength on that, it gets an increase in damage. Plus, like your pressure point mods, even more damage. So there is a lot more to Excalibur Umbra than people give him credit for. Nice, fine. What's this crafted thing? Oh, it's Cora. Cora's pretty negligible right now. I think I'm gonna go one more mission. Hopefully get some D6s. If I get a D6 or 2, I'll crank it. And then I'll end the stream after that. But if I don't get a D6, I'm gonna just end the stream after this mission. But you do want to be careful though, if you do go into Operator, you want to be careful that you don't like spoil that for any lower level players. Oh dear. Yeah, you want to be really careful because those Umbra slots are quite precious. They are the biggest of pains in the arses to get back. And for the longest time they were actually impossible to... Whoa! Oh, Wukong. I just saw a big green stick, I got confused. Yeah, it's Wukong's lightsaber. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't admit to glitching outside the map so publicly, you might get banned for that. But certainly at least hide from new players if you're, you know, if you're doing that. just died. Took longer to do than it should have done. I'm hoping I won't have to buy any more parts. I've already bought, like, 2 of the Octavia parts. 2! I was expecting to not buy any. But yeah, have a good day, dude, and enjoy your Octavia Prime. I'm hoping to have the same luxury soon. If the game will just work with me here.
Keep fighting.
That was the host that
Another
left.
opportunity
Lovely.
to extract will appear soon.
Praying no weird shenanigans happen.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until
If you're doing it
reinforcements
intentionally,
arrive.
you might very well get banned for it, yes. I'm slouching again. Bad for the posture. Bad for the butt cheeks. Yeah. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with having to buy the parts if it comes to that, though. It's not the end of the world, because at the end of the day, Platinum's fairly easy to make from people doing exactly what I'm doing. Not wanting to farm something, so, you know, buying it with Platinum instead. Like I've said before, I often do sell Syndicate parts. Oh, someone pissed off New Loca. Why are you pissing off my tree, mum? Okay. Come on, D6. Die already so I can get my shit. K3. No D6 for me then. Shut your pity.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
But yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to do for them tonight. I'll be back on again about tomorrow. Same time as every other day this week. Let's think. What time is it? It's usually about 5 PM GMT. That's Greenwich Mean Time. If you want to know what that is in your local time zone, yeah, that's the right word. Just type 5 PM GMT into Google and it should come right up for you. I believe on the east coast of America that is about lunchtime. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.